Hello everybody, my name is Hooner and welcome back to Bro Canadians, and this is the first review or replay of I forgot to say, about to say Far Cry 3, but no, this is Starcraft 2. So yeah, this is going to be a competition between me, Pigeon, Chief Savior, and Bloody Snake. These are our Starcraft name. So the top right hand corner is Hooner or me, and on the bottom left is Pigeon. So the map here is called, I believe, Zahana Cavern, something like that. I got no idea. And first of all, right now, what we're doing, standard build order, both for both teams, Pylon and Supply Depot. Although Brendan's Pylon went out pretty quickly. Or I'm gonna say Pigeon. I'm gonna say Pigeon now because that's the proper way. Let's look at the units income. So right now, standard build order. Hooner's having more SCVs by like 1, but eventually it does matter. But at this point, not much. Structure, you know, same thing ever. And right now we're having a gateway right here. Now we're having another barracks loading up right here too. Let's look at the APM. So APM, you know, really to an average player, something like that. And now there's going to be another forge building up for Pigeon, and I'm building my second supply depot. Now let's see. Now overall, standard build order. Pylon is going up right here, and now this is going to be scouting the opponent's base now, and Pigeon is doing double gas, so that's going to be pretty interesting. He's probably going to go for a super tech build. So that's what he did. In fact, he actually got immortals eventually. So yeah, I'm not gonna spoil who actually won, because what's the point of it? So Hooner has his first Marine out and building a second barracks, and apparently still he does not. Okay, he has over command, but he's not using it. He's not using the mule. So yeah. Now legendary Pigeon or Pigeon has his first zealot out and going and chasing after the SCV. And now there's going to be a cybernetics core that's going to be warped in. And apparently only one of the gas is fully saturated. I don't know why the other one is not. And APM right now is quite low. Units, 3 Marines, 1 Zealot. Workers are about the same. Spending, you know, it's basically the same. More on the army for Hooner. What else? What do we have here? I actually forgot. Not units lost. No one died yet. Right now, Hooner is building his third barracks. So this right here is somewhat the classic triple M or triple M ball rush, something like that. 2 proton cannons warping in from protecting the entrance. A Zealot protecting the ramp right here too. What else? Hooner has 6 Marines. And producing more of that now. Hooner finally gets to use that mule, apparently. I don't know why it took me so long to do that. You know what? It's really weird. I'm playing my own game, and he's building another supply depot. I'm playing my own game, and I'm calling myself Hooner, even though I can call myself, my team myself. So I don't know why I'm doing that. So yeah, those 2 proton cannons are finished, and right now, Brendan is working on his next Stargate, or Pigeon is working on his next on his Stargate now. So forge, no upgrades yet, but you know you need a forge to make these to meet the proton cannons in the first place. So yeah. So now we have double tech reactors on both barracks, and this one's going to be a reactor. So if you see this, obviously it's going to be a triple N ball. So, Pigeon is having quite a bit of gas compared to me. I'm gonna say my team as me right now. Let's see, what's the production right now? So production, concussive shells for Marauder Slow, more Zealots, more Marines, all that kind of stuff, more CVs, making workers. Remember guys, key in Starcraft, make a lot of workers, and there's a lot of supply depots. So right here is going down an engineering bay, and right here, I don't know why I actually lowered that, but at Brendan's place, or at Pigeon's base, god damn it, I always forget. At Pigeon's base, there's 3 Zealots protecting a ramp, plus those 2 proton cannons. Another gateway going up. It's somewhat late, I don't know why, but you know, Brendan hasn't been playing in a long time anyway. Here's a mothership core, so that's actually quite handy. I haven't played as Protoss yet, but I really don't know what's the point of the mothership core is. If anyone else knows, go ahead, post it into the comment. Now we have both of these reactor. Now we have now the reactor is finished on that one like quite a long time ago, and now I'm building my factory right here. So while I was doing that, I'm gonna quickly put a reactor on that factory and start building, if I had enough, a starport. There we go. There's a starport. And right now Brendan, or Pigeon, if you want to say, hope you guys forgive me, another robotics facility, which, you know, enables immortals, warp prisms, and observers. I don't know why I actually left this guy here. Really got no idea. And then Pigeon went for his first expand on his Nexus. I usually don't. I usually wait until like 10 minutes and then, you know, start to expand. So yeah. So I lifted both the factory and the starport and replaced the starport onto the Orlando starport onto the reactor. And apparently this is still on. I wish I can control it, but I can't. That's like one of the things I want to change a bit. So yeah, more pylons going down. I almost said Mackenzie. Pigeon has a couple of zealots, but really no match to my army. Triple N Ball Rush, one of the most overused builds in everything. I don't know why I'm still on units tab. So let's units lost tab. So let's look at the units tab. So 19 Marines, 8 Marauders versus 6 Marines and 1 Mothership Core. Spendings. What is income? So income is about the same. Actually, now I'm beating him by quite a bit anyway. Yeah. So I have like a third more harvesters than him. So yeah, something like that. Building a whole bunch of medevacs right here. And now let's look at units. Now we have a mule going up there. Lowering all those supply depots because they do get a hassle. And I'm gonna fly this all the way over to my expand right there. And now while I'm doing that, I'm sending my army to protect the base right here while I'm trying to set up. So let's look at Brendan, or Pigeon. He has a couple of stalkers up, a few zealots, a mothership core, and I believe he gets immortals afterward. Yeah, so immortals, 2 immortals. So yeah, actually, what does immortal have as their weaponry? I got no idea. So I have 2 medevacs here that I forgot to relay to this medevac, but oh well. And let's look at Pigeon's base. So yeah, immortals, phase disruptor. Okay, so Pigeon is doing 1-1 right now. I've only done weaponry right now. I don't really care about armor because with armor, my medevacs can heal them. So yeah, that's a really great thing. So both refineries going up here, producing more RCVs to mine them. Really, I need more gas than anything else. And yeah, so siege tanks, you know, the standard things. More marauders. Really, it's standard build order for the Triple M ball, except with some modification with like siege tanks and something like that. I usually don't attack about 15. I usually don't start the rush at about like 15 minutes or so in game. So yeah, that's giving me some time to make a massive army that can actually destroy almost anything. Like, so this is Brendan's army right now, or Pigeon's army. God damn it! I have to stop saying Brendan. I have to say Pigeon now. And looks like he has a Void Ray, and he's making another Void Ray that's coming up right now. And making a fleet beacon, so waiting for our carriers to come in, and making more pylons on the way. So yeah, moving more of my workers here, so I can get more minerals, more income. Let's look at the production tab. So another fleet beacon. I made a couple of Vikings because I know that how Pigeon plays, he's gonna have some type of like area units. So yeah, 8 p.m. You know, average means twice as much as Pigeon, but you know, this is like really, this is not usually like this is right here. Like 150 is like usually my average APM, but apparently it went down so much. I got no idea why. So now I'm moving up to I'm moving my army to the Zelnaga tower right here. I believe that's how you say it, Zelnaga. And now I'm starting to make my attack. So units right now: 6 zealots, 2 immortals, 2 stalkers, 2 void rays, one mothership core, 26 probes, and my army: 4 medevacs, 3 vikings, 2 siege tanks, 20 marauders, 42 marines. So this is gonna be fun. So I'm just staying here so that I can prep my forces and rest of my reinforcements to come in. And I'm gonna move out very quickly, I believe. So right now Brendan has, you know, all these right here, and then he's mining from here too. So I'm moving out right here. I believe at my view, so I did a scan to see what he has, so just to be sure, and I decided to do a bit of a flank, so I attacked the probe first, the pylon first, and then went for his army. So yeah, this is why the triple M ball is so effective, because it can destroy literally anything. Like, you have the marauders that's good at anti-armor and generally better at, like, you know, gateway units, and you have marines that can attack both land and air, mixed with stim packs and a bunch of, like, you know, medevacs. You got yourself a very, very powerful, quick army, and that is actually quite difficult to destroy. In fact, a lot of even Gold League players actually use this a whole bunch of time. Diamond League, you kind of have to change it because, you know, really, Diamond League. Actually, I think even some lower Diamond League players even plays this too. So yeah, I utterly destroyed his base right here. Another quick tip for Terran or Zerg: go for the pylon, because that powers everything up, and it also affects the supply depot. So that's actually a very helpful hint. It slowed down his production. Actually, it stops his production. And apparently I picked up a whole bunch of marine and marauders here. And yeah, I forgot to destroy this refinery right here, so yeah. Okay, but I eventually destroyed it. So now I'm destroying this nexus right here. I have now 3 siege tanks, a whole bunch of more marauders coming up, more reinforcements coming in from this way. I guess this video can also be a tutorial, just how to make a triple M ball rush, but it's also a let's play. So Brendan lost all of his workers, I believe, at this point, and you know, I went back this way to actually look at, you know, I forgot this refinery right here, and this is the last building. So yeah, so after this is destroyed, that is good GG, and yeah, so I won.